I rarely do poison decks because I usually don't find it very reliable. It's fun when it works, but in many cases there are ways to work around it. But since we are in spicy season, here is a poison deck that was pretty good and different from what most people are playing. Dragalge is basically a Pokemon equipped with its own natural poison barb. So as long as people hit it, they get poisoned. Pair this with a Rocky Helmet and we do 30 damage. If you have 2 Nihilegos, this goes to 50. If opponent stays in the active, by the time you hit it next, it has taken 80 damage. This adds up really fast, especially against high retreat cost Pokemons. There is also a Darkrai in this deck, and other than standard chip damage, it allows you to clear up Pokemons that are sitting on 10 to 20 health and allows you to take the first hit on a fresh Pokemon. Also at times, it helps with Sabrina protection and at times gives it the option of being a third attacker. Anyway, let's get into some games so I can show you the deck. Alright, we don't... It's going second. We don't have a great start here, but... Okay, against Chandelier, that might be bad because we have stage 1s. But... we'll see how this goes. Wow, so they're poisoning the poison deck. For cards, I think Professors is the right way. Wrong cards, but I don't normally like this, but I think this will do for now. I want to leave the Nihilego in. You know what? Yeah, I want to leave it in hand basically because if I do get May, I could use that for May and keep the Dragalge. Please don't evolve. I need to get my basics. Okay. I'll take that for now. Wow, he only has 1 card in hand. Okay. I don't like this, but I somehow feel this is the right move. Gets poison, he takes 30, he has to retreat. I'm assuming they don't run X speed, they could, but I'm assuming not. Okay. Come on, BTLs. Okay, nice. No. That's not great. And he has 0 cards in hand. That's crazy. Okay, May... Well, it's a good thing I guess I played Nihilego then because I was relying on May for that. Let's see. I do 50 plus... Oh, I'm just kind of shy. Meaning that if I do 50... I'll do 30 plus... 30 plus 30 and 20. Oh, okay. So if I do this and attack, Chandelier goes down. Right? Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, the thing about playing poison decks is that there's a lot of math to be doing. And then you have to factor in your start turn, your end turn, well, the opponent's end turn, and you know what I mean. It gets messy. So far, I think we have been playing it as good as we can. Much that. Oh, that's GG. That's GG. Straight up GG. I don't even need to Poké Center lady. Wow, how did I win this? Yeah. Alright, game 1. Yeah, so I think this deck is pretty strong in a lot of cases, in a lot of straight up cases, but I think there are times where it falls short. Example actually against Oricorios that don't hit back. Then you do have a bit of a problem where you have to find the timing, you have to get into Nihilego kind of as fast as possible. And because we only play X speed, it means that it gets a bit tricky, honestly. I think okay, so currently I'm playing the deck the way that the original person intended, but I think if I really were to change, I think that the X speed for a leaf would be the right play, because there are two retreat costs in Dragalge and Darkrai, right? And these are the two you kind of always want to pull back. So right now, whenever I want to retreat, I have to put, burn one, which honestly it isn't too bad, but the meta is quite fast right now, where every single turn kind of bites. So yeah, you get where I'm coming from. So it can bite you back quite hard if you don't plan it properly. But okay, on to the next game. Alright, game 2. I kind of messed up on recording. I actually faced an Espeon deck for this, and I was ahead, so I'm definitely gonna win that. I mean, I won that, the opponent conceded, but I can't include that into this. But just so you know, loosely this is 2-0, but we are at 1-0 because it was not recorded videos, or it didn't happen, right? Okay, let's see what I get. Okay, I can put one out. I think mainly cause yeah, you generally want to keep one Pokemon in hand in case you draw into a May. In this case, thankfully we have X speed, so unless they red card us, then we are making the right plays here. I love to just put everything down in general, but we are playing May, so we have to be mindful of that. That said, we also have Copycat in hand, so it might be Nihilego. Not sure if we'll throw the X speed away yet. Oof, okay. Okay, things just got real fast. So I think 3 cards. Pum. I might have to do a Hail Mary here, I feel. Just cause? No. Okay. They do not have Indeedee, which is good news. The bad news is there's no poison in this entire game. There will be no poisoning in this entire game. We have to sacrifice Nihilego the next turn. And we have to, I mean, it's possible, right? Let's put it that way. It is possible to still win. Because he hits and goes down to 110, we poke and we go down to 90, we bring it down to 90, so the maths, but there are a lot of, I feel there are quite a few number of outs that my opponent can get to. Do I need anything? I don't need anything, I think, so I'll just put, unless I draw a May, but I don't even need the May. The May will be kind of pointless to me, I think. So just to keep my hand clear, basically he can't leave this. Well, he could. I burned my X speed, so But if he takes down anything, he can't take down anything right now. With the Altaria, I would definitely love to see Cyrus here. The good part is that, oh, how much does this do? 40 plus 90, 130, right? 130. Okay, nothing takes us out one shot of a red. Oh, but they could run EV bags, so that would suck. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay. Too risky. Way too risky to put this. I think I'm putting Dragalge in the active, but I don't think... Is that the right play? I gave up. Okay, I can just put this down anyway. Okay, let's see. I put this up. He whacks. Nah, way too risky. You know what? I'm just gonna poke here first. I'm going to use Mars. And end turn. So again, short of a red. I think I had to put my energy on Dragalge. Short of a red, we are fine. He doesn't have energy on this Sylveon, so we are not too concerned about EV bags. But of course, yeah, I mean, either way, there's not much we can exactly do. This is definitely going here. I don't want to lose to a Sabrina if I can, and I won't even take this out this turn. So, in my opinion, this is definitely the right play. Okay, so does he have red? I mean, if he has red, yeah, okay, GG. Not much we could have done there, really. Damn, okay, 1-1. Technically, but yeah, 1-1. Let's go. Alright. It looks like we have a great starting hand. We're going first, so we might have to forgo the active Dragalge. So sometimes what I do is, oh wow, it's Gyarados with Greninja. That's not great, but okay. Sometimes what I like to do basically is because with energy generation, right? If we are too slow, again I'm gonna leave. Do I even need to? I don't. So I'm just gonna protect from a card. Energy generation. If I'm not fast enough, I tend to give up the active Dragalge, so I don't even put energy, or because too many times I put one energy and then I'm like, okay, no, I can't, I'm not fast enough, things evolve and all that stuff, right? And sometimes I just prepare by giving up the first one, and then I prepare my bench before I start. If they're too slow, I start to prepare my active, right? So then if they do take out the active for some reason, then I'm in a much better spot to follow up, and I think that's critical. So we'll see if this game goes there. Yeah, because it's so iffy, right? Like there's Froakies, there's two things that evolve. Of course, I'm not too concerned. Okay, so I might build up my active because Froakie is probably not going to attack this turn. I would not put the Darkrai out because not yet, not that turn, because I might want, if I do get into a second Skrelp, I think that would be the better option to go with. I think Darkrai sometimes is more like, in some games it's more like a tank. That makes sense. So in this case, I think I'll really give this up and hope to get... Yes, okay. I should have gotten it, yeah, because there's two Skrelps and one Dragalge in my deck, so And filling my bench up is kind of okay because I'm not playing against Suicune, right? So bench management not so important. If they do Sabrina me, I just give them like Nihilego, right? So game's looking great so far because things that will attack me in general are going to be fully evolved, so they're not going to be able to rub off the poison, which is nice. Attacking me with the Froakie does not make any sense, so you know. Oh man, that Misty. Not great, but okay. Yeah, definitely playing this here. Wanna kinda get more cards in. I hope to put this down and then we should be in a comfortable spot. Okay, we don't, but this works too. Hopefully we don't get screwed by, you know, by the Gyarados' discard. I don't know. Copycat, second Copycat's great too, so at least we get to draw a bit more before we go down. Thankfully, Dragalge survives this. We do a chunk of damage, but if they take out our Dragalge... okay, so the next one I'm going to put my energy here on one of the Nihilegos because I do at least do 60 damage, right? So the thing about Dragalge is that the opponent kind of takes 80 damage over the span of the turns. So first they take 20 from Rocky Helmet, then they take 30 from Poison, and then after the end of their next turn, they take another 30. So that's kind of 80 damage, but obviously in their turn they can negate that 30. Ooh, that's GG. That's GG, I mean. Okay. Well, I'll take it. You know, win some, we won this, but... Right? Okay, yeah. GG's. On to the next game. Alright. Not a great start again, but at least we have X speed. I think that helps, and I mean 2 Poké Balls is always great. Generally want to start with Skrelp. Okay. The Copycat might help me here because I don't want my Cyrus to get taken away. For now, I will leave everything in hand, right? Right? Yeah, for now. You know what, screw it, yeah. I Copycat. I'm going to X speed Copycat next turn, no matter what, more or less. Whether I use the X speed to bring Skrelp in, it depends whether I pull in Dragalge. Because if I pull in Dragalge with and I get into the active, I think we are in a nice spot, especially if we do have Rocky Helmet as well, because we deal the 50, like I was saying, 50-80, right, kind of, because if they don't heal, and then yeah, we will be in a nice spot. So let's see what happens. Four cards, not too bad. Oh no, 3 cards, it's not great. That's not great. Okay, let's see. I will still Copycat. I want to get the Cyrus out of my hand. I just need to get the Cyrus out of my hand. That's all I know right now. Please don't come back, Cyrus. Please don't. Just don't. Fuck. Okay, so I'm keeping this because if I do get May, there's a higher chance of me getting into... No. And he has... Wow, he has everything. It's insane. Yeah, I mean, the Copycat was horrible. Like, there's so many. I have so many cards, 13 cards in my deck. It couldn't have just gone into the rest of the deck. The probability is not probability, if that makes sense. I don't know, man. Let's see. Okay, because if I can't build Darkrai up in time now. I'm not thinking very straight, so this is it for now. Actually, I kept the Darkrai in hand for the May again, but oh, so tilted. So tilted. I mean, I just kind of wanted to save that Cyrus, and I mean, I know it probably doesn't mean anything for this game, but you know, it just feels better that way. But now Cyrus is out, that kind of like screws a lot of things up. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope that I get Dragalge. If not, it's GG. I'm like, yeah. Alright. Not a great start at all. Wow, this is gonna be tricky. It is going to be very tricky. Okay. Okay, that's nice. It's a good sign. We don't see a Toxic. 6 cards in hand. Definitely not putting that down. The Nihilego, but but I might have to do it this turn because yeah, let's see where he puts the energy. I actually hope he puts it on a Toxic. Okay. No, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. If he has whatchamacallit, Flame Patch. We just go down here, so risk it for the biscuit. Let's risk it, let's risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. But this way he needs Flame Patch, he needs Rare Candy, and he needs Blaziken. So 3 cards. He doesn't have it, so great. Wow, the Copycats are kind of horrendous right now. But I don't think I have a choice. I have to kind of find my possible follow-up. Not great. Okay, now I just have to hope he doesn't have a Blaziken in hand. If not, it's pretty much GG, because right now I can't even evolve. Like, let's say I get Skrelp, I'm so screwed. So the only way I win this is if he doesn't evolve. Could I have played it better? I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, he doesn't have Blaziken obviously, so hope no Blaziken, please. No way. Okay, so that's GG, straight up GG. feel bad that this series ended this way because I didn't even get to kind of show Dragalge. And I don't think it's my fault because Dragalge just never came out. Like, I mean, now it comes out, but I don't even have Skrelp. So I think that was pretty hard to, you know, showcase. Should I do one more? And you know, this kills me a bit because the whole Espeon deck would have kind of turned this into, actually this would have been, it might have been 3-2. And the Espeon that game was good. Can't believe I didn't record it. Got distracted. Yeah, nah, that's it for this game. Definitely. Should I? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to play one more game, and I hope it'll be a good game. I just kind of want to show you, like, I think there's no one game in this whole series that showed how this deck could work, and I think that's not cool. I think we'll do one more game. We won't record it. We'll just keep it at 2-3. But I do want to show, because it's really fun when it works, right? But when it doesn't, obviously that sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more game. All right, looks like a good start. We are going second, so that should be good. Going first is not too bad. Again, if you know, we have this, the both evolutions. Oricorio isn't great. I think with Oricorio, that's why I'm thinking I can't evolve this Skrelp because I need to kind of prepare my Nihilego to go up. Wow, and we get both Dragalges, so. I feel like I want to start attacking, so I'm just gonna do this. Again, okay, I'm gonna play that they don't run Guzma. I think nowadays in the meta, less people run Guzma because you have so many other cards to run, like Copycat. Yeah, I'm sure this deck runs Copycat. Orivali, one of my favorite decks. Do I run Dragalge? Would they play Sabrina? Yeah, I think they would play Sabrina. Okay, that's May. Okay. Give this back. Do I want the second? I think so. Right, I think that's right. Okay, let me see. So he takes this down, he goes to 50, ideal 50, so this should be it. And we do have the lineup to get into Dragalge, so I think that will be a nice play. Okay, that's fine. That's really fine. Thankfully, I didn't put the helmet down. Wow, how many heals does this guy run? Okay. The second Nihi will be nice, even though I kind of don't really need it, I think. Okay, let's go. So he has to have another basic right now. Seriously? I'm sure he has a basic in hand, right? He can't not, but I mean, the fact that he's playing... If he retreats... Okay, I think that's fine, right? I still have my X speed, so that's nice. Ori definitely goes down this round. That's nice to see. I'm putting this out. Let's say I hit this. I do 60 damage. Down to... And he's used the Sabrina. I don't think they run. I'm almost certain I'm gonna bet that they don't run double Sabrina, so I'm gonna be fine with letting Nihilego go down because I don't think they can win based on Sabrina-ing me, so you know. Okay, that's fine. I think my only concern would be if he gets another... Okay, that's GG. To be fair, I feel his play here would have been to wait for the Ori because I couldn't attack this turn. Short of me getting that. Yeah, short of me getting into X speed. But I don't kill him here, so you know, fair enough too. Oh, he might have Ori in hand, so you know, it's not over. Okay, X speed is fine. Yeah, we already lost Skrelp, one Skrelp and one Nihilego, so he dies this turn, but I hope we draw Mars. Is there a chance we draw Mars? Oh, he didn't have... Ooh, okay. Oh, but he's gone this turn. Yeah, it's GG. Wow, we scraped through that. Okay, this was pretty spicy. This game was pretty spicy. I'm not sure if he bricked or if it was like a strategical play to just be on Ori the whole time. I think it's strategical, if that's my guess. Yeah, he's pissed. Okay, I'm gonna say it's strategical. I don't think... I think he had basics in his hand, but he was kind of like drawing it out such that I can't Sabrina him. But I mean, honestly, a lot of decks today don't play Sabrina, because if you're gonna choose between Sabrina and Cyrus, most of the time I'm picking Cyrus. Cyrus is just broken, so play the broken card. I mean, but I'm not saying Sabrina sucks or anything, but I think with what's available, I think, in my opinion at least, Sabrina is I mean, Cyrus over Sabrina almost any day. But again, it depends on the deck you're making, right? Okay, so this is the last game. I'm not going to count this in the tally because I just wanted to make sure that I gave you a juicy game where, you know, it kind of showcased the deck as much as possible. I don't think this game exactly showed it, but you know, it kind of showed, if anything, it showed you kind of how to deal with Oricorio. Because when I started playing this deck, I think I just straight up evolved into Dragalge, and in hopes of the Oricorio hitting. And to be fair, most of the time people just hit your Oricorio. Your Dragalge with the Oricorio. But if you do face smarter players, then they might not hit it because they know, you know, I mean, if a full health Oricorio hits this, they go down to 20 almost immediately with the 2 Nihilegos on the bench, and that pretty much is GG on the next turn if they don't retreat. And if they do retreat, you do have Darkrai possibly, you know, to kind of Cyrus and finish it, the what do you call it, the Oricorio. And I think that's why I played it this way, the way I played it, instead of, I could have evolved into Dragalge straight up, but I felt that, you know, that would limit the control I have on the game, because if they don't hit me and they start building up their Sovalis on the bench, it could mean a point where they just double hit, or well, they reach a point where there's like just a lot of energy and stuff, and they just take out, you know, your Dragalge with 2 hits with 2 different Sovalis. They, you know, they can retreat and stuff after 1 hit. I guess they couldn't, but you know, it allows them to do a bit more things. So I think in some cases, like I think in this particular case, I think going into a Dragalge would have been fine. But because going to Dragalge would mean that you retreating into your Nihilego if, you know, they're slowly building up and not attacking you. Yeah, it becomes iffy already. You could be facing like double Auris on the bench with double Sovalis, and I think that becomes a situation where you don't really want to be in per se. But yeah, so I mean, I think both ways are fine, honestly, because again, you are depending on their card draw and the speed and all that. But I think this means that you kind of dictate the game, doing it the way I did it in this game. You kind of dictate the game a bit more, where you are controlling the pace, right? And I think you kind of want to be doing that if you can do it safely. And I think in this case, well, I think it turned out fine. All right, I'm not sure if you guys joined the giveaway the last round, but the last video I talked about giving away a Lily full art. I think I'll drag it to this video, and this is it. I will from here contact the winner, and basically, yeah, just in this video type where is my Lily, right? Where is my Lily? Because, you know, and type that to enter the contest, and from there I will pick a winner out of the 2 videos, and that's it. So I will announce it. I will contact the winner. Let's see, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet. I've never done a giveaway, but I will figure that out, and I'll make sure somebody from, you know, the people that picked get it. All right, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deck. It's a fun deck. If like I'm gonna rate it like a B tier, possibly an A tier, but yeah, it's not consistent enough, and I think poison, there's a lot of ways to get around poison, but when it works, it's so fun. When it works, it's so fun. That's all I can say. All right, see you, bye.